friends, it's Joanne. How are you? Welcome to Confessions of a Paper Edit Cut Files. I have no idea what cut file I'm using yet, and I don't have any idea what I'm doing with my layout yet, but I do know I want to do this. So, I always save my branding strips, especially from the Hip Kit Club, because they're so super pretty, and I like to use these for the binding of my December documented pages. And every year I like to make some kind of a layout using the branding strips. So I was thinking I would do this. This is a 4.5 inch piece of paper by 12. And I'm just going to put ATG all on the entire thing. And then I'm going to use all my branding strips. And then you can use that as like a border, or you can make something out of it, or you can use your metal dies, whatever you want to do. So I just do this, and then I have a whole bunch over here that I'm going to use, and I'm going to speed this up, and here we go. And we are all done. Isn't that just the prettiest thing? I just put them down randomly. I really didn't even think about it. I just didn't want two of the same thing next to each other. I didn't care how they went down. It's so pretty. I love it. So you could take like a 12 by 12 piece of paper. This is the other side of this. And use that as a border. This way, this way. You could put it on the bottom. You could cut it in half and put some on top, some on the bottom. You can use this and cut some stuff out with your metal dies. How super pretty is that? So what I'm going to do is use this super cool tool from Bramble Fox, and I'm just going to turn it around and line this up. Let's see if I can line this up properly. If I could see. Okay, I hope I just didn't put my head in the shot. And I need a pen. So then I'll just take this and go ahead and draw on this. Just like that. Isn't that super cool? I'll get my scissors out. And I'm just going to cut on the line of this, and I drew on the back so I wouldn't have any pen marks on the front. All right, so here we go. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? So we're going to put that, I think, on the top. Here, let me cover up my fan. On the top of the page. I might even lift it up a little bit on some adhesive foam and put like a little button here, like it's the top of an envelope. Look at these pretty pieces left over. I think I'm going to back my photo with this, like on two sides. I don't want to throw this away. We've got to use up our stuff, right? I mean, we paid for it. Okay, we are done with that. So I cut it out. I did raise it on some adhesive foam. And then after I got it all stuck down, my brilliant mind said, hey, pom-pom trim. So you definitely didn't want to see me do that because, oh my God. So here's me getting it in there, trying to stick glossy accents in, taking my creative memories tool and pushing it. Okay, we got it. Definitely wasn't going to make you watch that. But let me give you a little tip, what I did with the pom-pom trim. I don't like it when things are like flailing all over the paper and they're not attached securely. So the pom-poms, they're pretty dimensional, right? So what I did is I took some really good fabric shears. These are Beasts. They were my mother's. And they cut very well. And what I did is I just trimmed the bottom of the each pom-pom off so it would be flat, and then I adhered it all down with glossy accents so it wouldn't move and it would be strong, because you know this is fabric for all intents and purposes. So see how that is flatter than a regular pom-pom, because I just sliced the back of them off and laid them down flat. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know I did that if you ever want to try that, so it's not so dimensional. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a grounding piece down here in some pretty greens for the holidays. I have to find my ATG gun. This is a 1.5 inch by 12 strip, and I'm doing green on the bottom because I don't want it to be all pink. Oh my goodness, of course that had to run out right in the middle doing that, right? No fear, our glue is here. So we'll just put some of that there, and we're not worried about it right now. I'm going to put this on the bottom. Okay, I'm just going to put it right on the bottom. Hopefully line it up here as straight as possible. I could get my T-square ruler out, but I like to make things super hard for myself. I think that's good. I'm going to hope that's good. It looks about right. Good enough. Okay. And I wanted to put this underneath there, so I'm not really sure why I did that. Let's see if I can get it. I'm going to get my little chiseler out of my cupboard drawer here, my little carousel from Michael's I have right next to my desk. My friend Ella looked this up for me and all of you, and you can get this. It had ridiculous varying prices from all these places that had them. You can buy bundles of them, like 50 of them, and you can give them away if you wanted to. Or you can buy one on Etsy for like 95 cents, and then Amazon had one for $13. It was, I'm like, wow, that's a ridiculous price difference. So I'm going to put that there. And since I have it in and it appears to be edge to edge without any problems, I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue in there. This is a branding strip, and I'm just going to put glue. I'm going to put a little bit of pink in there. It's just, I love Hip Kit Club branding strips, obviously. I'm going to put it over the seam of the two papers together. I don't know why, but I think that looks better when you do that. And I think I'm going to get my T-square ruler. Okay, got it. Sorry for the delay. Just to make sure. Okay. Okay, come on. I don't think that this is straight. I'm going to pull it back up before the glue adheres. You know, this really shouldn't be that hard. Okay, so let's get that there. That looks good. And then this is what I'm talking about. Everything has been so difficult today. That's why I was like, I'm not going to make them watch me with that pom-pom trim. I gotta tell you, that probably took me an hour. Just because I didn't do it in the proper steps. I should have put it underneath this before I adhered it down, but I didn't. So that's okay though. It's all gonna work out in the end, and it'll be just fine. Let me just make sure these edges are good. I always like to do the edges good. You can go in afterwards and put more glue in where you think it might need it when you're all done, but usually by the time you get done sticking everything down, it's been adhered one way or another. All right, so there's that. Now it looks kind of funny right now, but I did this green for a reason, because I'm going to do things down here that are going to be pink. So what I was thinking about doing was putting the two photos I have. I don't think I showed these to you yet. Okay, this is my great niece and one of my two nephews. This is her uncle, and she had the best time just goofing around with his phone. It was absolutely hysterical. I don't think her father really liked that too much, but that's okay. And I finally figured out what cup file I'm using. These are called Christmas Baubles. Oh my goodness, look at them. I love it. I put some gold glitter paper in the middle, pink, red, and green, and then I put little honeybee stamps in there, and I drew on one of them, but that's okay. So look, isn't that pretty? I love these. Now, I'm going to put a picture up, but they do come with little frills on the side like this. I think this one was supposed to be on this side. So just so you know, it's going to have a little twirl that comes up like this. And that is absolutely beautiful. It's not what I wanted for my layout. I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put one over here in the corner like this and corner it on the photo. So that would dictate where my picture is going to be. And I picked this one to go down here because it corners into this photo rather nicely. I'm just going to put the two photos next to each other. I think that's good. All right, and I'm going to put the other one up here, and then I'm going to decorate around them. I have all of this stuff picked out. I have no idea if I'm going to use it all, but we might. So let's see. I was contemplating this as the title to bring the green from down here up to the top and matching the leaves. Now this is why I didn't put a lot of pink down here, because this has got, you know, predominantly pink in the bulb here, and I didn't want to put the pink on top of the pink. I do have a couple tags. This is an ephemera tag. This was the packaging and I love it. So I have to poke a hole in that. I'm getting my crocodile right now. And I'll just go ahead and do that. And I probably won't need that whole thing. So let's just go ahead and cut it. And here's my scissors. I'll probably cut like that much off. And I will put this here so it doesn't get stepped on by a kitty paw. I think I'm going to put these tags. I could change my mind about these tags. I'm not 100% on them, but that's okay. We can always take them out if we don't want them. I just don't know if it's going to be too much, and won't know until we try, right? I definitely want those two pictures to be in line with each other. Put that there. Let's see the balance of that. Oh, I had my page down too far. Sorry about that. Maybe a little bit more like over here like this. Christmas Baubles here and here. I did put my title down. I glued these down, and I am going to use those tags. Now, I picked out some ephemera. This is Fussy Cut from one of the pattern papers, and I think I'm going to put a little Christmas tree here because their Christmas tree is in the background. This is my nephew's house, his brother. Put that there, and then I have a present. We can sneak this little present in next to the tree. Something like that. Then, what else do I have? I have this little holly berry. Holly leaves with the berries, I should say. Maybe put that there, maybe tuck it, not sure. I found this thing that said Happy Christmas, which I think is so cute. I'm not going to glue that down yet because there's some, I have to look through the stickers and stuff too. There's some other things on the sticker sheet that might be even cuter. A little rocking horse. I mean, I'm not going to have any opportunities to use a little rocking horse unless it's for her or one of my granddaughters, so I might as well use it up. So cute. Okay, then I have this chipboard bow. I put powder on the back so I can audition it. I didn't get this pom-pom trim exactly perfect, so if this pom-pom went right down the point of that paper, that would have been great, but it didn't, and I'm not going to worry about it. So I might use that there if I can find a puffy or something that covers up that little odd space right there. You can sort of see the paper. I'd like to have this coming right down the middle of this, but I'm going to need to cover that up, so I'm not going to glue that down yet either. Then I just got metal die set from the Hip Kit Club. They came with the holly berries and some really cool leaves. Let me show you. I thought this would be great to add to this amazing cup file. If it looks good, I don't know. I just cut a whole bunch out. I figured I'd use them at some point if it doesn't look good in this layout. Maybe this is going to be too much. I don't know. You're never going to know until you try. So maybe that looks kind of cute. I like it. If that's indeed where we want it, we could put it someplace else too. And then maybe one coming out of here like this. And again, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not. You know, it looks cute, but does it go with the cup file? I just don't know. We could try all kinds of different things and maybe not use these and just have these like poking out here. That might be better. Ooh, that is cute, isn't it? Yeah. So I feel like I would need one over here, but it's in such an odd space. How would I do that? Maybe if I put it like in between, half of it in here and half of it coming out in here, might look cute. I feel like I need something behind here. I wonder if I could get this little floral behind in here just to cover up that odd space. It's pretty. And does it look good? I don't want to cover up the tag hole. I might put ribbon in there. I'm not sure. This is an idea that I had. I have no idea if this looks good or not, and I'm not sure if I want to do it, but it's very empty right here, which is probably totally fine, but you know me. So let's see. This is fussy cut from a pattern paper. This is a piece of ephemera, so gorgeous. And then this is a piece of ephemera too. So if I put 3 bulbs right there, that would take up that white space, but I don't know if it looks good or not. I really just don't. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And then we would need to find some kind of a puffy to go in the middle of this circle. There's a nice pink one here with a star on it. It's cute snowflakes. I don't know what color I would want. Well, that looks pretty. And I spent God knows how long trying to find something to go into that middle of that bow. I even cleaned my craft room and did the dishes and came back and I went, oh my God, I can't find anything to go there. That I just didn't like it. So I accidentally jammed it in there too far and I'm like, well, there you go. That solves the problem. Can't see the piece of paper anymore and it looks cute. And I put a little honeybee stamp gem in the middle of it and we're going to call that done. I did not do anything else up here. I just think that cup file is absolutely stunning. There's the title, and look at how cool that looks with the branding strips. You guys have got to try that if you haven't done so already. It's so cool. And again, I didn't think about it at all. I just picked some out that sort of matched each other. It's all from the Hip Kit Club, so it's going to match anyways. And just randomly put it down. And you don't have to do this cut if you don't want to. You can go straight across. Super pretty. One on the top, one on the bottom. And here's the pom-pom trim, and again, I cut the bottom of the pom-poms off so they would sit flat on the page, and glossy accents so they didn't move around because that kind of stuff bothers me. And there's lint and cat fur probably in there. Oh, and then how cute, let me get my little pointy tool. I put little honeybee stamp gems in the middle of these, and I just realized after doing this that I put gold glitter and gold honeybee stamp gems up here, and this Hip Kit Club collection is silver foiled, and I don't care because I think it looks really pretty mixed all in together. I found a puffy sticker to go on top of that ornament, which I super think made that look even better. Here's this down here. I toyed with the idea of Pink Fresh Gems, and it just didn't need it. I think it's fine the way it is. And can you believe that I have so much white space? Here's this little cluster over here. I did find one more present on my quest to find something to go in the middle of this. So I stuck it right there because I thought it was perfect. And little honeybee stamp gems in the middle of everything you can see here. Let me bring that up close for you can see. Okay, so again, Christmas Bauble, I cut it out twice and I got it to the size I wanted, copied it, pasted it, and then flipped it so it would be in two different directions. Okay, super cute little photos, and I really like this, of course, because it's pink. And give that a try sometime. I like that I got 2 photos on this. I hope you enjoyed this. This was day 6 of the 20 days of Confessions of a Paper Addict cut files. It runs from November 30th, not the 31st, because that day doesn't exist. Oh my god, my brain. Until December 19th, because New Zealand, where COAPA is based, is a day ahead of us. I hope you enjoyed this. I will link everything that I used in the description box below, along with a direct link to the Confessions of a Paper Addict website, Facebook group, and a direct link to this cut file. And come on over to the Facebook group, you guys, because there's like 40 new Christmas cut files being released. And Virginia Walker is giving away a free cut file for the first 10 days, and they're only available for 24 hours. So get yourself over to the Facebook group and grab those up, okay? Thank you for stopping by. I hope you like this. Merry Christmas.